Let me turn my mic on. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? I had an eventful morning this morning. So I forgot to put my hat on. Let me throw my dub bro hat on. Got to get right. All right. Got to make sure I go through my routine. All right. Think I'm getting there. A lot going on this morning for me. But we in here. We gonna make it. I might get distracted a little bit later. Hopefully it doesn't happen. I had a little issue with my apartment last night, and I had to contact the maintenance. It was after hours, so I didn't really get to talk to anyone live and in person or whatever. And I didn't get to try to update them this morning, but no one answered the phone. So if I get distracted, if I just if the stream gets interrupted, that'll be why. All right, let's get into this. All right, so let's get to our pre-market insight. Okay, so on the economic calendar today, for the economic outlook, today is a Fed day. Have a FOMC meeting minutes at 1400. That's 2 p.m. Eastern time. And at 10:30, as usual, we have the crude oil inventories. All right, let's go ahead and check that power range. All right, so for the power range weather report, we got a high of 11,437 with a low of 11,402 and a quarter. All right, the sentiment at the time was neutral. That was at 0751. I'm sorry, it was the military time coming out at me. We were slightly trading at the time. We were slightly trading bearish, but overall it was neutral. But negative 0.06%. Little light, the volume was kind of light at 41K with an ATR of 211.87. All right, so things are a little calm right now in the pre-market. Let's go check out. Let's see how that power range performed overnight. All right, you see, for most of the night we were trading inside of the power range, and around 7:15 in the pre-market we broke out of it to the short, to the bearish side, and we're finding some support right here at this 1.618% line with my Fibonacci extension. All right, let's see. So that is the power range report. Let's didn't get to prep everything like I wanted to. So just give me a second. What's going on, Origin? Well, so I have to figure out why that's not playing like I wanted to. music giving me, I'm struggling with my music this morning. So we'll just do it this way. Always got a backup plan, so it's all good. All right, there we go. All right, now I think I'm together now. Apologize for all the delays and all that stuff. All right, so what's interesting in the news, something that I heard about last night, and a little meeting that I had. I don't always pay attention to news and stuff. Usually only when I'm, preparing to trade or if I'm looking for stock market related news. Other than that, I don't really pay attention to news at all. But what's got everybody talking right now is Warren Buffett and how he's getting involved with gold. More specifically, how he bought 21 million shares of GOLD, which is a gold mining company. All right. So everybody's how we like to freak out about everything. They look at the storyline that they're putting behind it is that Warren Buffett, historically, him and Charlie Munger have spoken negatively about gold, and how it really doesn't hold value and all of that stuff. How it's not a good investment. But now all of a sudden the way that they're telling the story is how he's showing interest in gold and how he's investing in gold, and actually betting against the American economy or the United States economy. Can't just really say American because America is not bound by that little piece of land between Canada and Mexico. But that's another story for another day. But if we really look into it, if we get into this whole thing with Warren Buffett and gold, what he really did was he invested in a company that mines gold. He invested in a company. That company does pay out dividends. I don't know if I wrote the dividends down. I don't know if I just wrote a couple notes down from last night. All right, but they do pay out dividends. And so he invested in the business, right? It just so happens this business mines for gold. And also he sold off some of his, according to the news, right? According to this news source. I got this off of marketwatch.com. But he also sold off of, he sold some shares, let me get the JP Morgan Chase shares he had, JPM, and also WFC, which is Wells Fargo, right? But according to this report, he also has been buying Bank of America. All right, so that is interesting. How he's, getting rid of, offloading some of his banking shares. I don't have any share. I don't think I invested in any banking companies at all. Not even the ETFs. But I do know someone that I kind of recommended Bank of America to. I'm not recommending it to anyone here. It was a friend that I did. You know, they asked me about Bank of America, and just from a technical perspective, when I was looking at it, you know, I told them it wouldn't be a horrible time to get in if they wanted to get in. That's the advice I gave them. But other than that, I haven't heard a lot of good things about, in terms of investing in banks. But so just looking a little bit deeper into this whole gold thing. Let's say Buffett was banking against the U.S. economy. Let me put it this way: when we invest in, if we want to invest in gold, and we're going to do it by way of an asset such as GLD, which is the gold ETF, or GOLD, or what's another one? I think what's another one? Man, I forgot it. I had it pulled up. Or any of those, or even GC futures. What are we really doing, right? Are we really investing in gold? So with stocks, let's start with futures. With futures, we know that if we have we're holding a GC contract or MGC contract, which is a micro gold. If we hold that contract to expiration, there is a possibility that we can get delivered whatever the value of that in gold is. We can get delivered physical gold if we hold that contract beyond the expiration date. Now, chances of that happening right now with the broker that you're trading with, that's kind of unlikely. What they'll do is they'll close your position and just give you the cash value for it. All right. So, and the same thing with stocks. If we're investing in GLD or GOLD or any other gold stock, we're still we're still working with dollars. We're still just speculating on the price of it, and at the end of it, if it works out for us, we don't get gold, we get dollars. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not even gonna go any deeper than that. I just want to I'll let you figure out the rest in terms of actually investing, using gold as an investment or as a way to hedge. And the market is open, so I want to focus. The question is, would that really be a good way to use gold to hedge against the U.S. economy? That's what it was, IAG. So that's another gold company. There's a few of them. Okay, let me know your thoughts in the chat, or if you're watching this after the fact. How would you use gold to hedge? I'm gonna leave that question for everybody. If you was to use it, would you even use gold as a way to hedge? Pretty significant sell-off going on right now. Took out all of that support, or we're trying to take out the support right at 378. Not a fan of that wick though, so we see some resistance. The sellers are getting a little some pushback. That's a great point, Origin. Right, I agree 100%. Anything else is just part of the game. So you got to figure out what part of the game you want to play. And you want to keep playing in this, you know, the part of the game that gets all the headlines from the major, you know, media sources. Or, you know, do you want to play a different game? Do you want to play your own game? These are all questions that you have to ask yourself. Buyers are coming in and attempting to take out all of that sell-off that happened pre-market, trading back into the power range, into that zone. My strategy is not giving me a signal yet, so I'm just sitting on the sideline and waiting. I would call this another battle zone, and I don't want to be a part of that. another thought that just came to mind in terms of this, you know, with this Warren Buffett stuff. I'm looking at this price action right here.
Order submitted.
See, I submitted mine. It took me too long I wanted to go short right there at basically 11,400, but it took me too long to place my order in Ninja Trader. I gotta figure out a better way to trade on this platform. It's the way I normally trade here. It's in paper mode, so I can illustrate it. All I gotta do is right click, and then my order options are right there. And I would have, you know, executed a sell stop right there. But it's not so simple with Ninja Trader, or I just haven't figured it out yet. So I'm gonna have to work on that this weekend. So yeah, with this Warren Buffett thing, as we've seen what gold has done in the past month, and if Warren Buffett is just now trying to get in the gold game, he would kind of be late to the party. And historically, I mean, is Warren Buffett the type of person that's going to be late to an investment party? Now we know he wasn't really that interested in tech companies, and you know, he missed it, but not really, because you know what he knows really well. He dominated that. That's why we even talking about him. But something that, you know, gold is not, you know, and all the other precious metals, they're not tech, right? They're as old as anything, you know, the economy itself. So it just doesn't seem like something that he would be late to, and that he would be following the crowd or following the trend. So, you know, it's not really, to me, I don't see it as a way of him trying to get into the gold game or even changing his perspective. If I'm just thinking like Buffett, I'm thinking he's looking strictly at the business, which is what he always does. You know, any investments that he makes, it's about the business. It's not about the stock price or about the speculation on the price of an asset. It's about the business itself. Oh man, I missed a good one. I gotta get better with Ninja Trader. But like I always say, trading stocks or futures or anything. It's not like trading Pokemon. You can't catch them all. I have to wait for the next setup. We're getting some pushback from some buying pushback. We just stick with the bull and bear analogy. Getting some pushbacks from the bulls. Bears are taking over. A brief pause, a brief rest. Now we got a push. Strong push lower. So I would have went in 2 contracts here. I would have took one off down here, and I would have held another one for a bigger target, or the other one for a bigger target. I wish Leeloo would use CQG for their data. That way I could trade with Sierra. Take a screenshot. At this point, I will be looking for some pullback for a point to get in, either a pivot point, or if I'm gonna take it short, I'll be looking for resistance. It looks like we might be getting a little continuation. If you look left on this is a 30-minute chart over here on the right. We are running into some support at 340. Check out the other markets. YM and RTY looking bullish. ES is not really doing much of anything. be watching this zone right here. And I'm not gonna get it anytime soon, so I'm just gonna be sidelining and waiting. Hopefully I get another opportunity. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to figure out the best way to place an order in NT8. Because right clicking and trying to select the order is not really working out for me. So if anyone else out there uses NinjaTrader 8, just let me know if you got any tips or any pointers. Or how do you use it? Maybe I can use, I'm sure they got the DOM, so maybe I can use that. Super dumb.
Order filled.
Oops. Yeah, that wasn't cool.
Order filled.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. That ain't give me a confirmation or anything. Alright, so I'm gonna have to figure this out offline. Alright, so I appreciate y'all coming and trading with me, hanging out with me, listening to my nonsense. Alright, so I'm gonna wrap this one up, and I will holler at y'all later. Deuces.